I have a few candles to make, so I thought we could make them together and, you know, have a little chat, have a little catch-up session, talk about what's been going on, you know? So yeah, if you're down to watch that, keep watching. If you've never seen my face before, hi, my name is Jordan. I am the creator and founder of Chill Babe Candle Co. I make candles for a living, and yeah, okay, let's just hop into things, shall we? If you're here for candle content today, this ain't the video for you. I'll link the playlist of me just like making candles, but this is, for me, this is just like a chatty video. I don't even know if I'm gonna put it up. I think I just need to talk. But yeah, so I only need to make 5 candles. So this is probably gonna be a pretty short video, but I just thought, you know, I'd let you know what's going on, what's new, stuff like that. I am making 5 of my tomato leaf candles. Before I made my tomato leaf candles, I did have a thought of like, it's kind of a niche scent. I don't know if people are gonna like it. Which, I'll tell you one thing, some people hate it, but a lot of people love it. So I'm glad I tried it. So if you're a candle maker and you think a scent might be a little too niche, try it anyway. Just make a few candles, see how it goes. So far, tomato leaf has been my best seller this season, which I was not expecting, but here we are. So what's new? Well, I mean, first of all, there's 500 of you, over 500 of you now. Thank you so much for being here. I don't remember what day I hit 500 subscribers, but I did post in my communities tab, I believe. But it, my mind is blown. I can't believe like over 500 of you care to watch me make candles and just talk about small business stuff. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful and I'm so happy to have you here. One thing that's new is, okay, listen, if you follow me on social media, if you don't, I'll leave my links or my handles here. I was in a newspaper. Not only was I in the newspaper, but I made the front page. So how did that happen? Well, a lovely lady by the name of Aubrey reached out to me. She was an intern at the paper and said that she saw I was going to be at the farmer's market, and she checked out my website and stuff, and I guess she likes what I do. So she wanted to set up a call so we could just chat and she could ask me questions, which was really fun. She's super sweet. And then she said, okay, well, I'll let you know when the issue's out. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then she said, okay, it's out like 2 days after we talked. And I was like, wow, that was fast. And so I just checked online because I thought, you know, I'm a small business. You know, I'm not gonna take up space in the paper. So I checked online and there it was, and I was thrilled, so excited. And then she told me that it made it into the actual paper. So I was like, oh my God, like that's cool. And so we went to the newspaper place and asked, you know, we walked in and said like, hi, my name's Jordan. Aubrey did a write-up about me. She said it was in the paper. And the woman goes, oh yeah, actually you were on our front page. And I was like, what? And lo and behold, they showed me the front page and there was my face. Here, I'll show you to you if you haven't seen it before. Here I am. I mean, I'm kind of folded, but that's okay because I made the front page. Unfortunately, I'm next to someone who got sentenced to 25 years for abuse. But we're just not gonna read that bit because, yeah. I made the front page. That just felt so surreal, and I was like, you've got to be joking. And obviously they weren't, so I grabbed a couple copies because that's cool. What else? I'm back at a market, the market that I went to in the winter. I decided that I'm paying for a monthly booth because so far it's been worth it. But now I also do the farmer's market in that town, and I've got to tell you, it's awesome. Like, if you have a farmer's market in your town or your city and you're a candle maker or a small business owner, 1,000,000% sign up to do the farmer's market. Yes, they're usually on Saturday mornings, but sometimes in business you have to sacrifice things. I'm sacrificing sleeping in on a Saturday, but it's totally worth it. So Saturdays for me are actually quite busy because I do the farmer's market from 8:30 to 12. Then I have to pack it up, and then I have to pop over the bridge and down the street, and then I go to the other market, and then I'm there from like 12:30 to 4. So Saturdays are a long day, but that's okay because I'm making money. And I love doing the farmer's market, but one thing I have noticed is now, because I do the farmer's market, I have stock in 3 different places. And that's been really hard to keep up with. I know I have Inventora, which is fantastic. However, as of right now, they only keep track of stock from like one location, whereas on Shopify, you can have multiple locations. I don't remember the amount that you can have, but it's like way more than I need. So I've had to redo my stock quite a bit because I was moving things back and forth, and anyway, Inventora got confused. So that's been a little bit stressful. So if you are using Inventora and you're thinking about splitting up your inventory, just remind yourself that Inventora only does one location. Anyway, but having stock at 3 different locations is a lot, but I'm getting better at remembering where things are and moving things around, and yeah, so that's also new, I guess. Honestly, right now I'm waiting for the wax to melt, and I thought, no, by the time I'm done wicking candles and stuff, I should be ready to pour, but I'm not even close, so that's what it is. I'm gonna go heat these jars up. Yeah, it's gonna get loud for a second. For those of you who are wondering why I heat the jars up, honestly, I feel like it just helps the wick stick better. That's the only reason I do it. Another thing that's new is that hopefully, I don't know when this video is going up, but hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will have launched my summer collection. Now, I've been working on this since February, perhaps, but the oils that I chose, they're from a specific store that rhymes with Mazdak. Zero Hot Throw, which was really sad, but it is what it is. I think I found new fragrances that will work, so hopefully, I'm still in the testing phase. They had to cure, so I'm testing them now. So far, I've tested 2, and they both smell great. So hopefully I can get those out sooner rather than later, because as of right now, it is May 23rd, and we are approaching June, which is when summer starts. So yeah, I gotta get those out like quick. So one thing I kind of like, I know I don't have to do seasonal scents, but it's kind of the one thing that I get really excited to smell new things, because if you smell the same scents over and over and over again, it gets kind of boring. So I love seasonal scents, but the pressure is on, you know? I'm sure if you're a candle maker, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's like, when do I launch it? How long is it gonna take for me to find the new scents? There's so much that goes into it. And then you have to factor in, you know, taking photos and teasing it on social media and stuff like that. So there's a lot that goes into it. So fingers crossed that I can get those out soon. I didn't post a video. I don't know. I feel like I've been really kind of MIA on social media. On my Instagram, you wouldn't know because I do schedule my posts. But like, let's just get like honest for a second. Mentally, I'm not feeling too hot, you know? I just feel like there's so much going on. I feel overwhelmed and overstimulated, and I'm not really good at taking breaks. Like, I don't know how to take a day off and not do anything. So instead of pushing myself, can I get this piece off? Instead of pushing myself to the point of burnout, which happens far too often, and if you're a small business owner, you will know the feeling, I have been making myself take time off. I have planted herbs. I have an herb garden now. I have basil, lavender, tarragon, rosemary, thyme, cilantro, and chives. Super excited about that. We also planted a whole bunch of flowers, which is really fun. Mostly because, okay, why do these keep... So I get these Amazon wick stickers. They're not doing too hot right now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, the flowers are really fun because we bought some that attract hummingbirds and butterflies. And I have to say, they're working, which is really exciting. Hummingbirds, so hummingbirds and flamingos are my favorite birds. I think I like hummingbirds because they are tiny, like me, and flamingos are quite like out there, flamboyant and pink, and I just love that. So yeah, we've had some, I thought I just saw one now, I did not. So we've had some hummingbirds. I haven't seen too many butterflies, so I think they may have lied about that, or maybe it's just not hot enough, I don't know. But we have had hummingbirds. Also within that time, I've been making myself read at night, as you know, as opposed to just trying to work and then work as long as possible and then fall asleep. Now I get ready for bed and I read. I read in bed for like an hour or two. That's something I started a little bit ago. This year I'm already at, I think I'm on book number 14, which is fun. Kind of crazy because I used to never be a reader. So yeah, I don't know. So I've been reading. If anyone has read ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses, let's talk about it in the comments because I'm obsessed. I finished that a little while ago, but I still haven't gotten over it. Now I've moved on to, what's it called? A Discovery of Witches, which is also good. It kind of took me a little while to get into it, but then I read the rest, like most of the book in one day. And now I'm on the second one, which is like Shadow of something. They also have a TV show, which is fun because I'm watching it now, but it's kind of out of order, which makes me very upset. As you can see, I've got nothing left to do until my wax heats up. So yeah, we're just gonna chat. I've also just been like sitting outside and like hanging out in the nice weather. I do have, okay, I know I'm still super white, but this is me tanned. So yay for me. No sunburns yet, which is great. But yeah, I don't know. I've just been trying to take more time for myself, for my brain, for my creativity. If you're a small business owner, I highly suggest you do the same. Even if it's just an hour of your day, just do nothing. It honestly makes a difference, but if you can carve out like a day out of the week to not do anything, that's even better. It's important because as small business owners, I don't know about you, but within my own company, Chillwave Candle Co., it's just me. I don't have anyone that works for me, so I make the candles, I make the wax melts, I design the labels, I do all my social media, I do all my email marketing, I do all my YouTube editing, I do it all. And sometimes when you're doing it all on your own, it can be a lot and very tiring. So especially when you work for yourself, there's a fly, go away. When you work for yourself, by yourself, there's that inner panic of, if I'm not working, nothing's getting done. Like, because you don't have a team helping to push you forward. But I can say that carving out a little bit of time each week to just do whatever you want to do. Don't carve that time out to do like laundry and shit, you know? Like, do something that will relax you or make you happy or help you be creative. Because if you burn out, you'll be taking a lot more time off. So yeah, just do that for yourself because it'll be good. I just filmed 3. This is my 3rd YouTube video of the day. Because I'm not feeling too hot mentally, I've decided to just really focus on batching content. So today, this is my 3rd video that I've made. Usually on Mondays or like Fridays when I'm at the other market is my like social media day where I schedule all my social media. It just takes me like a couple hours, and sometimes I can get like 3 weeks worth done, which is great. So yeah, I've been trying to do the same with YouTube. If my throat feels a little, or like sounds a little weird, it's because I've been talking to myself all day and filming. So yeah, I don't know if those videos are gonna go up before this one, or if this one is gonna go, I mean, you won't know which ones they are, so I don't think it really matters. But yeah, batch your content. Yeah, I don't know. I think as a small business owner, you need to do more things to better your own mental health. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a big believer in talking about your mental health issues. Like, it shouldn't be stigmatized. I'm all for just being open about it, hence why I'm talking to you now, I guess. Yeah, so if you're feeling stressed, let me know in the comments. We can all help each other feel better, or if you're going through some shit, you know, let us know, and then hopefully we can brighten your day a little bit in the comments. It literally just hit me that I don't have enough printer ink to make the labels for my candles. Whoopsies. Ooh, another fun thing. Today we're trying the Piston Funnel. I do believe this one is for like making pancakes, so you can just like do that. I have never used this before. I have no idea how to clean it, but we're gonna use it today and I'll let you know how I like it. I think this will come in handy for my mini tins and my wax melts, because lately when I've been pouring into my wax melt containers, it's like the liquid or the wax goes into the little like square thing and then hits the wall and kind of like splashes out. So I'm hoping that helps because I can, I don't know, control it a little bit better. And maybe it'll help me keep my wick clips cleaner. I don't know about you, but I spill on these all the time and they're kind of a pain to clean off. So yeah, also, so because I use a coconut soy wax, you know, it's got soy in it. So after I've poured my candles and I let them dry, I have to go in and make sure that there's no sinkholes and like reheat the tops and, you know, get the wax on the inside. What I was doing before was using a toothpick, which I've come to realize was a horrible idea. Horrible. So when you see me do it in my other studio vlogs, don't use a Q-tip for many reasons. 1, I mean, waste. 2, the holes are so tiny that like by the time any air wants to come out, the top has already solidified. So what happens is that you just end up with more sinkholes and you have to go over them. Like I was having to go over them like 3 times minimum. And sometimes I'd still end up with sinkholes. And I was really tired of it. And I was like, how do all these people who are much larger than I am and they're making tons of candles at one time, how are they doing it? Like clearly they can't sit there and like reheat all of them 3 times to fix the sinkhole situation. And then I realized I have this glass stir thing, which I used to use to stir the oil, like mix the oil into the wax. However, I did realize that this was incorporating a lot of air into my wax, so I switched to a spatula. I've used this. I've also used a metal spoon. So then I was like, well, what am I gonna do with all of these? I have so many of them. And then I realized I'm gonna start using them to poke holes in the candles because now it's a bigger hole. And I've tried it with the summer candles that I'm testing now, and it works. I've only had to do it the one time. It maybe like smooth the tops over a little bit. But yeah, so if you don't wanna use these for stirring, use them for like poking holes in the tops of your soy candles. Okay, I feel like I've been talking for too long. My wax isn't done yet, so I'm gonna leave and go do something, maybe eat. I am hungry. Okay, so it's a couple hours later. I didn't turn my wax warmer up high enough, so it just took forever to heat up. So I feel like I spent most of the first half of this video just gabbing away. So now we're just gonna make some candles. And yeah, I need 2.75 ounces of oil. What was it? 2.75. Now, do I usually put that out? This. So I need 34.1 ounces of wax. I don't know if all of that's gonna fit in this, but we'll see. I feel like I may have gotten one that's way too small. My bad. Okay, 34.1. It's a little too hot. Nope, still too hot. Do you guys have any tips for getting your wax to cool down faster? It's almost at 200, which is weird because on my thermometer it says it's under 200. So I don't know what happened. So my thoughts on this so far, it's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. I thought this part seemed like it was really solid, like maybe it was one solid piece of metal, but it's actually hollow in the middle, I think. So it's much lighter. Of course, once I put all the wax in here, that's gonna be pretty heavy, so I don't know like if my hand's gonna shake, but I also don't know how fast the wax is gonna pour out of here. So I have to really pay attention. Otherwise I'm gonna be overflowing my jars, which would not be good. Also, I love that it came with a stand. I love that. I love when things come with accessories. Okay, I think it's ready now. When it goes in, I feel like this is the most boring part because it's just, I don't know, it's just boring. It makes too much noise. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now for the fun part. Okay, I guess I just like pour it into here first. Please don't be leaky. No, it does not all fit. Okay. Oh, I feel a little wobbly. Not gonna lie. This feels like a two-hander. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's fun. So far, so good. No spills. It does come out pretty fast though. Cool. This one needs more. Oh, okay. Well, that works. Well, that was fun. My thoughts on, actually, I'm not gonna give you my thoughts yet. I'm gonna try to clean out the funnel first and then give you my thoughts, because let's be honest, if something is too hard to clean out, it may not be worth using, you know? Okay. Ow, okay. Be careful, it's hot on the inside. Let's see. Ouch, burnt the top of my hand. Cleaning wise, I don't find it that easy. I mean, I guess that's as clean as it'll get. Will this make pouring mini tins faster? Absolutely. My thoughts so far, I guess it's just like okay, it's just less messy, but I'm finding it a little difficult to clean. Yeah, okay, so like I don't mind it. Yeah, it's just a little difficult to clean, that's all. Yeah, that's all I had to do today. I hope you found this video not super boring. I know I talked your ear off in the first part of it. Apparently I just had some things I needed to say. And yeah, I hope you're having a good day. If you have any video ideas that you want, leave them in the comments. I will be doing a video about Notion and how to set that up. But if you have any other video ideas, let me know and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, until then, good to see you. If you're not subscribed already, please go subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.